assisted by Ben Johnson. Going to the 10 points final between Colin Green and Oliver Murray. Umpired by Harry Jones and assisted by Ben Evans. We have the order for finalists and officials.
Hi everyone and welcome back to the 2016 Under-10 to 13 National Championships here from the Sir Tom Finney Sports Centre in Preston. We're about to stream our last match of the day, which is the Under-12 Girls Final between the number 2 seed Scarlett O'Neill from Kent, and she's taking on Sophie Chiang, number 3 seed from Essex. Other tables, we've got 2 of the finals taking place. So in the Under-12 boys final, we have the number 1 seed Jamie Liu from Buckinghamshire taking on the number 2 seed Louis Price from Avon. And in the Under-10 boys final, number 1 seed Connor Green from Nottinghamshire takes on the number 2 seed Oliver Marek Murray from Surrey. So throughout the match we'll try and keep you posted on what's happening with the other finals, but here we have the Under-12 girls final. So Scarlett beating Jasmine Williams in the previous round, brilliant match. Went the distance, but it was Scarlett who managed to hold on and took it 11-9 in the 5th. Sophie Chiang, again going to 5 games, beating Anaya Patel in a surprise semi-finalist who beat the number 1 seed Ruby Chan. And yesterday was in action where she took the Under-11 girls title. So first game, Sophie with first blood takes first point. Oh, nice heavy top spin. So Sophie, attacking player on both sides, only 9 years of age, but showing great skill and attitude throughout this championship. Scarlett O'Neill, the National Cup winner, under 13, plays a different style, having long pimples on the black side and normal reverse rubber on the red, and spins her back round in her hands, often called twiddling, using the spinning speed that's on the ball to add a lot of variation. So very important that Sophie has a good understanding of what she's doing with the ball, of what's coming back. Long pimples, not actually taking the spin off the ball, but returning everything you give back to your opponent. And able to take the pace off and add lots of variation to what's happening. And because of the flex from the pimples, sometimes the ball appearing to wobble in the air. Makes it incredibly difficult to read. But Sophie dealing with it well so far. Leads 5-3. Good backhand serve. White at the backhand. Scarlett standing more towards the middle of the table. Sophie trying to use the angles a little bit better. And maintains her 2-point advantage. Oh, well played there by Scarlett. Hit through with the pimples. Sophie can only retrieve the ball, and that set the ball up. And Scarlett able to smash it away. But you can see there, Sophie, she can attack wide one corner and switch quickly. And that can prove really effective. There, tops in straight into the pimples. Comes back with backspin. The ball still rotating in the same direction it was sent. Scarlett just struggling to settle down against a young opponent. But Sophie, despite all the matches played, looking full of energy, very up for this final. Leads 9-6. Variation. Sophie did well at the beginning there, that rally. Scarlett really taking the speed out of the ball. Makes it more difficult for a normal attacker, where you use the ball coming through quicker. Nicer place serve there. Gives Sophie Chiang 3 game points. Oh, well played. Nice straight serve in the pimples. Sophie knew what was coming back. Brilliant form to finish it off. And takes the first game 11-7. So Sophie Chiang, great start, leading 1-0 in this final. In the other boys finals we have Jamie Liu. Had a great start in game 1, takes that. But Louis Price stepping things up and leads 7-3 in the second game. And in the under-10s final, a close battle between the number 1 and 2 seeds, Connor Green and Oliver Marrick-Murray. Connor Green has a slight edge, leads 9-8. But now takes that point and leading 10-8, so 1 point away from taking the first game in that final. So we're back here. Great start by Sophie Chiang, unfazed by the pimples. Often players can be intimidated by it, but Sophie looking confident against the rubber. Scarlett, good change of direction there. And that's what Scarlett really needs to do. Use the different angles on the table. She has a height advantage in this one, so needs to use that in her favour. Then that change of pace. And there, pushing the ball. But not quickly. Cause Sophie to mistime the forehand. On there. Again, that long fast serve, just hitting straight through the ball, not much spin on it. Keeping things simple into the pimples, then attacks with the forehand. But then for variation, sometimes attacks with good spin to the forehand. So Sophie getting herself back into this game. Oh, great forehand finish there. Good use of the pimples. Sophie forced to spin the ball up. That sits it up nicely in Scarlett. Smashing through the ball. Takes that point. So you can see Scarlett just trying to use the table a little more. Again, that long fast serve, it's proven a real asset to Sophie. See, there's just an opening, and that's allowing her to get in. And another good serve, this time the backhand serve. gets herself back into the second game. Update on the other finals. Louis Price takes the second game, 7-2 up. Jamie Lee battle back, but Louis plays well at the end, takes the second game 30-11, levels that final at 1 game all. And in the other final, Oliver Marriott-Murray managed to turn things around, and after trailing by 1, managed to win and take the first game, leading that final 1-0. So back here to the girls. Sophie again using the serves. Scarlett stepping to the middle, chop block, as we call it, coming down on the back of the ball with the pimples. Oh, well read there. She played one topspin in the pimples, ball didn't come through. Sophie stepping in, loading it with topspin on the second. Ball fizzing with spin. Nothing Scarlett could do, trying to smash through, but too much topspin to handle. That gives another point Sophie Chang's way. Oh, and that's unlucky. Sophie's reading the spin very well. Attacks into the pimples, pushes the next one back. Showing great understanding, but taking that last one slightly behind her. Oh, well played. Scarlett won't be happy with that one. It was a chance. Had Sophie around that back and corner. There we go. Long fast serve again, wide at the backhand. There's just that small channel. That's, as I said before, proving a great asset for Sophie. But showing great variation, not afraid to go wide at the forehand and switch back. And Sophie Chang gives herself 3 game points here in game 2. Opportunity, was a good push. Ball coming back with some topspin on it. Just need to get over the ball a little bit more. Oh, well played. Again, Sophie reading it well. Placing it more back to the middle. Scarlett able to handle that. Another game point saved. Massive point here for Scarlett O'Neill. But that backhand right to the corner. Gives Sophie Chang the second game 11-9, and she leads his final 2-0. So brilliant play there by Sophie Chang. Good use of long serves. Wide at the backhand, but also good variation. Occasionally going wide at the forehand. Planting that seeder down to the placement that she's going to do. Scarlett needs to just try and bring Sophie in a little bit, keep tighter on the serve than receive, possibly serving a few more balls short of the forehand. Getting Sophie over the table, and then she can either use her pimples, reverse rub it, hit it out wide at the backhand. Big stretch for a young player. And then she needs to change the position and dictate the pace. But Sophie Chang reading the game very, very well, and is 1 game away from taking her second national title. In the other finals, Connor Green and Oliver Marriott-Murray. Connor Green battles back, takes the second game 11-6 and levels their final at 1 game all. And Jamie Liu steps things up, taking the third game 11-4 and leads the under-12 boys final 2-1. So back here to the girls. Sophie getting the perfect start the third game, leading 2-0. Nice flick, again, pinning that backhand corner. Milking it for everything she can. And why not? It's one of so many points hitting me for that. Great reading of the game there. Heavy spin, guides the ball back, and then switches it right at the backhand. Again, good spin on the ball. Oh, and there, change of pace, and it's really Sophie Chang very much commanding what's happening in this game. Controlling the speed, controlling the placement. It's very well played. Leading 6-1, and it's timeout called by Scarlett O'Neill's coach. And Scarlett isn't really doing much wrong. It's just Sophie bubbling with confidence, taking charge, and really running away with it. Sophie just needs to keep it composure. Scarlett needs to find something here. Needs to watch that wide backhand from Sophie, causing her a lot of problems. And really use her skill with variation in spin and placement as a weapon. Trying to get more backhands in, but the heavy spin just can't get over it. That's another point Sophie Chang's way. Momentum very much in Sophie's way. Scarlett smiles to herself. Just trying to keep relaxed, or maybe she's accepting what looks to be happening. So 8-2 Sophie Chang, Scarlett O'Neill with the serve. It's brilliant play. Fantastic use of the table, switching both corners. Waiting for the right ball. And great forehand to finish, and he's 2 points away. And that forehand in the net from Scarlett gives Sophie Chang 8 championship points. And she's done it. First time of asking. She takes the point, winning the match 3-0. And it's Sophie Chang who is the 2016 Under-12 Girls